Pros have been making predictions for Romero's fight against Isaac Cruz on March 30. Romero was reportedly in talks to fight Ryan Garcia, but that deal fell through. Ryan hasn't been happy about the change and has tried to compare the amount of money Rolly would have made against Ryan to what he would have made against Isaac. Ryan said, "We start talking to Ray's team that's working out. I just threw in Cruz's name because I've always wanted to beat his ass for a long time. Then I was like, let's talk to everybody. Shoot, my options are open. I mean, I can make a fight with anybody. I don't need them in any sense, right? But ultimately, I have more driving force. You know they're more. You know they have boxing fans. I'm just a more well-known person. That being said, I was trying to talk to everybody. Which offer is the best? I guess Rice took offense at that. He said, you became stupid, and then decided to go into negotiations with Cruz, and then act like he's in negotiations with me to try to use my name. And then sweep it under the rug and go fight Cruz. I don't even know if he's going to make $1 million in this fight. He probably would have made up in the $5 million range with me. And you really decided to get clipped for what, $950,000? Maybe I don't know how much he's getting paid. It could be less. But it doesn't make sense to me that Rolly said Oscar De La Hoya was the one who didn't want the fight to take place.
Ryan Garcia has too many people in his ear. He doesn't know who to trust and not to trust. He has just too many people around him. And in reality, the person he should have just sat down and called was me. He has my number. He should have sat down and called me. He's over here all over the place being fed all sorts of misinformation. I don't think De La Hoya wanted the fight to be made to begin with.
Really?
Yeah. I have a really good feeling De La Hoya didn't want the fight to be made.
In an attempt to downplay the situation, Oscar De La Hoya stated that Ryan would take on the victor of Rolly versus Isaac. We're extremely proud of what Ryan has accomplished so far, but we also believe that a fight against Rolly or Cruz would be a true test and the kind of challenge he needs to continue his climb at the same time. Oscar said that these are two young, hungry fighters at the top of their game, and that's exactly what boxing needs right now. Rolly is disparaging Two Lopes by claiming that he is currently entirely focused on Isaac Cruz. Rolly said, I don't want to go into details about that Tufano Lopes. He was a brother to me. I know the answer to every question you have about him. I saved him from taking his own life a few times. You don't want to choose a battle with someone who knows you too well and is well versed in everything about you. My fight with Isaac is going to be explosive. There will be fireworks, and I believe it's the right fight to start. On October 27, 2016, I hadn't even turned pro. Prime My Amazon, although named to Jesus, is excited about the battle. He believes Rolly will win this one.
140.
Yeah.
Pitbull kind of small, man.
Yeah.
More like what, 5'4", 5'3"?
Yeah. On a good day.
And he gonna walk right. You know his style. He can get low. He probably walk right in something. He probably walk right in one of Rolly's bombs or something. I might favor Rolly. I think I like Rolly. It's gonna be a little fight though. People think like Rolly's sweet. Pitbull just gonna come forward, ball up in the shell. Rolly got power too, but I don't think Pitbull got like that one punch knockout power though. Cause you look at his last fight where the dude kind of looked like Ryan Garcia, but he fought a little funny. He was trash, bro. And Rolly, Pitbull ain't do shit. I know Rolly looked a little funny against the old head dude, but old head dude is not somebody that
Old school.
Yeah.
It smell old school Barossa.
He just knocked somebody out, so he ain't nothing to play with. Even though he older, he's not nothing to play with. So I think, I ain't gonna lie, I think I might I get an edge to Rolly in this one because they fighting at a higher weight class. This dude already about 5'3", 5'4". Like Pitbull started up at 130. I would have thought 135. I thought he'd be like a 130 pounder. He started off 135. He kind of small for 35. To go up to 140 and fight Rolly. Rolly kind of big. I think Rolly's gonna smoke it. It's gonna be a good fight for a little bit, but I think Rolly gonna catch you with probably possibly early.
Bullet, since Rolly has a more challenging style than Pitbull. Cromwell predicts that Rolly will prevail in this match. However, he acknowledges that Rolly's style is odd. Because Pitbull lacks a jab, Rolly can beacon from the outside without even taking a chance. I believe Rolly has all the skills and information I taught him to succeed in the combat game. I hope these trainers don't make any changes to him, because if they do, it would be to his detriment. Rolly should stick to what made him successful. I don't take anything away from Pitbull, but Rolly is more skilled and powerful than him, so I expect to see him knock him out. Pitbull is in good shape and can throw a million punches. but some of them miss. Because of the way he puts pressure on fighters, Andrew Rozier believes that Isaac Cruz poses a serious threat to Rolly. Rolly, for example, is a very funny and entertaining character who can punch, but he still needs to work on improving his skills, and I believe Pitbull will put a lot of pressure on him. Pitbull will stay close and outmuscle him. Each battle is unique, so you have to kind of lean toward that. It's going to be difficult because Vaughn couldn't get him out of there, and wow, does he get everyone out of there. Pitbull must have had a great chin, and his pressure puts people in an uncomfortable position. Roy will witness certain things that he hasn't seen before, particularly in regards to the pressure. I don't like Pitbull because he's not the type of guy who gets you out of a situation. Instead, he's the type who outworks and outhustles people. I don't think that will happen, but I can definitely see him outhustling. If he can't cause Pitbull any noticeable damage in this fight, it will be a problem. Greg Hackett believes that Cruz will win this bout and sees a knockout as the outcome.
Isaac Cruz knocked him out in the 4th round.
Yeah, you just.
That's it. Knocked him out in the 4th round. Rolly education ain't there to keep Isaac Cruz off you. So the only option is the fighting. We don't know if Rolly hit hard enough to knock out Isaac Cruz. Me, myself, personally, I don't think Isaac Cruz the type of dude you're going to knock out. Once in a while, not once in a while, but every era has a guy in boxing you're not going to just knock out. Mandana was that guy. You're not going to just knock Mandana out. Like, you know what I mean? Not like that with one shot. You got to beat the living shit out of him. And that's going to be hard to do because you're going to wear yourself out trying to do it. Rolly don't have the education to keep Isaac Cruz off you. They going to get in a tangle up from the 1st round on. He going to wear Rolly out and get him out in the 4th round. 4th round.
This is Isaac Cruz's first fight at 40, though.
Yeah, so he going to feel better.
Rolly's been acclimated to the weight.
Yeah, but acclimation don't always apply to certain people because motherfucker might be blowing up. We don't know if Isaac Cruz fighting that. I mean, coming down from 70, 80. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's short, he's stocky. So he might feel like he in heaven fighting at 40. But, you know what I mean? He might feel great. Brand new energy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even going to play with that fight. I like Rolly. I like what he do. I like what he brings to the table. But for Isaac Cruz, that matchup, I don't see the education there. I don't see the IQ there where he can keep Isaac Cruz off him enough to get away from him and hold him off and beat him with a jab and things like that. I think Rolly get knocked out in the 7th round. No disrespect to Rolly, but...
Although he doesn't necessarily have a favorite in this fight, Manny Pacquiao is enthusiastic to see these young fighters in the ring. He said, "These boxers are the future of the sport. It's exciting to watch such talent and ferocity. Always remember that boxing is about more than just strength or speed. It's about discipline, perseverance, and heart." Isaac Cruz clearly sees himself defeating Rolly, which is why he was given the fight rather than Ryan. Isaac said, "He doesn't worry me. I'm just getting ready to hit him. Our training has taught us that the first punch to land will be the one that takes him out. We jumped at the chance to fight Ryan, a boxer who is uncertain about the direction of his career because of his problems with Golden Boy. Javen Davis has been advocating for this battle for a while, believing Isaac to be the stronger opponent. Dawn said, "I know someone who doesn't want to fight Cruz since he doesn't have a chin, but Rolly and Isaac Cruz need to fight. Both Roy Romero and Isaac Cruz have the kind of shot power that makes for an interesting contest. Much will depend on how Romero's power compares to Cruz's technical mastery." Eddie Hearn thinks this is an interesting matchup and sees skills in both fighters that could be a problem for the other Eddie. This is an interesting experience. If you liked it, please subscribe and watch some of our other films on the screen right now.